Assalamualaikum and welcome to ICT200 presentation that I am going to talk about. So, this project is titled Ngian Barbershop Database, and there are three main members of our team. First, Amir Asyraf bin Amiruddin, Awang Muhamad. Second, Awang Muhamad Nadzmi Irfan Shah bin Awang Nazri. And third, Muhammad Hazem Iznan bin Kamis. So, moving on to company background, Ngian Barbershop is a grooming destination that blends traditional barbering and modern technique to deliver exceptional haircut, beard trim, and shaves. It is located at Bangawan, Sabah. The barbershop provides personalized services in a welcoming and community-oriented environment. Skilled barbers and premium grooming product ensure every client leaves feeling confident. The customers also always give good reviews and feedback about the services. Ngian Barbershop, our style, comfort, and community come together. The vision of this project is to maintain the services quality and ensure customers' satisfaction while implementing modern technology into the business operation. While the mission is to improve the services to be more customer-friendly and efficient in handling and organizing customer needs, there are three main objectives of this project. First, improve services management to be more efficient. Second, real-time inventory and customers tracking by implementing a database system. And third, reducing the risk of human errors made by manual processes. The barbershop is owned by Awang Aziz and is run by his two employees Muhammad Ridwan and Muhammad Shahril Hakim. The current system description is the Ngian Barbershop provides grooming services such as haircut, shave, beard trim, and styling. The barbershop typically will operate on a walk-in or appointment-based system with a focus on delivering a personalized services to clients. There are three problem statements that we have analyzed. First, customer management challenge. Typically, customer will walk in, often face unpredictable waiting periods, especially during peak hours, making long queue. Furthermore, limited appointment system is also an issue because the barbershop don't have an effective online or digital booking system. Second, operational efficiency. The barbershop still use manual process which is depend on manual record keeping for appointment, inventory management, and sales record. This can lead to an error in efficiency. And third, customer preference and feedback. There is no structured way to take customer preference or feedback, making it difficult to provide personalized experience. Moving on to the objective of this proposed database. First, we want to develop a database solution that provides a streamlined appointment booking system. Second, we also want to design the database system that will store the data of customers. And third, we want to identify the requirement for storing inventory or resource tracking. There are 5 business rules for this database. First, each employee can only manage one customer and only each customer can only be handled by one employee. Second, each employee can be managed by one manager, but only one manager can manage many employees. Third is to identify the requirement for storing inventory or resource tracking. Fourth, each employee can record many sales records, but each sales record can be recorded by only one employee. And fifth, customer pay their bills using cash or card, and the payment method will store for each order. Moving on to the entity relationship diagram. So this ERD represents a service management system where manager oversee employee who provide services to customer. Each service is linked to an employee and a customer. Appointment tracks schedule services between employees and customers, while service sales records completed service transaction, including payment details. Appointment sales manage payment for both appointment. The diagram shows key relationship between entities, ensuring efficient tracking of employee, customer service, and financial transaction. I am going to explain the relationship of this ERD one by one. So the first one is one manager manage many employee. The second one is one employee can provide multiple services. The third one is one customer can request many services. The fourth one is one service can have many service cells. The fifth one is one employee can be involved in many service cells. 6. One customer can have many service cells. 7. One customer can book many appointments. 8. One appointment can be handled by many employees. And the ninth one is one service can be booked by many appointments. 10. One appointment only has one appointment cells. 11. One customer can have many appointment cells. 12. One employee can be involved in many appointment cells. And the last one is one service can be involved in many appointment cells.
Okay, thank you to Awang. And the next one is the 3NF relational schema. So this is the 3NF relational schema. As you can see, it's 1NF, showing the first of the normalization, 2NF, and the 3NF. Of the red, this is the data dictionary. We have 7 table, which is the manager, the employee, the customers, the service sales, appointment, and appointment sales. We use up 7 table for our data dictionary. Into the next one is the data definition language, DDL. The first one, this is the table manager. For table manager, this is the SQL shown, manager ID, manager name, manager number, and after writing it, the output will be like this. The name will be appear, and the manager ID, manager name, and the manager number will appear on the output. For the second one is table employee. There's employee ID, employee number, employee name, employee status, that employed, manager ID, and 2 foreign key, which is manager ID, and foreign key, which is the manager ID, and employee ID is the primary key. On to the next one. This is the 3 table customer. Number 3 is the table customer. It's shown as the SQL to create the table, which is we have 3 chart. Here is customer ID, customer name, and customer number, and cust ID as the primary key. The fourth one is the table service. So to create the table, there is service ID, employee ID, service ID as the primary key, employee ID, and customer ID as the foreign key, and the last one is the service name. Into the next table is service sales. So the SQL contain service sales ID, service sale ID is the primary key, service ID, employee ID, customer ID as the foreign key, as a reference from the previous table, and service date, total amount, and payment method in the output for after creating the table. And for the next one is the table for the appointment. So there is appointment ID, customer ID, and so on the foreign keys, appointment dates, and status. And for the last one of the TDL is appointment sales table. So here's the SQL code and the SQL database and the output after creating the table. We're moving to the next one is the DML, which is data manipulation language. For the first one is manager. For the SQL, after select from manager, it will appear and it will show the output for the manager in the system. For the second one is the employee. After choosing the select from employee, it will list out the employees in the system for their name, their status, and the date they're employed, also their other details. For the third one is the customer. First select from customers and it will show the output list of the customers that have that been recorded in the database. The fourth one is select from service. After select, the output will be like this. It will show the service ID, the number, ID, and the customer's ID too, so as the service name. For the fifth one is the service sales. After select from service sales, it will show the record of the service sales and the payment and total amount, payment method, and also the other details. And for the sixth one is the appointment. After select from appointment, it will show the appointment that have been made. So this is the example of the output. After that, and the last one is the select from appointment cells, and it will show this output in the table, and this is the record of the appointment sales. So that's all from me. It will be continued to the next one, which is Amir Asyraf. Thank you.
So we moving on with 5 SQL question, which is the question 1 is about list all service where the amount is greater than 10 ringgit and sort them by service date in ascending order. For the answer is select service cell, service name, employee name, customer name, service date, total amount, and payment method. From service cells, we make it as SS and then join service S to service ID, employee to employee ID, customer to customer ID, where the service cells will make it total amount greater than 10 and then order by service date ascending. So we have the output, which is the total amount greater than 10 and then it's in ascending order. For the question 2 is find the total amount of each customer grouped by customer ID and sorted in descending order. So for the answer is we select from customer ID, customer name, and then from the sum we get it from service cells, which is total amount as a total amount. From service cells we join in with customer ID and then group by customer ID and customer name and order it by descending order. You can see the output, which is we group by total amount and customer ID in descending order. For the question 3, the question is about find all customer whose service name is haircut and then sorted by customer name. So for the answer is we select customer and service, which is we get it customer ID, customer name, and service name. And then from service, we join customer as a customer ID where the service name is haircut and then ordered by customer name in ascending order. Display type of service, the price of service, and the employee versus employee ID is 004 that manage the service. And then we sorted by according to service in descending order. So for the answer is from service sales and employee, we take it service name, total amount, and employee name. From service, we join service sales on service ID, employee to employee ID, where the employee ID is employee 004, and then order by descending order. So we have the output, which is service name is between, service price is at, and the employee name for employee 004 is Ayman. For the question 5, talk about all customers who have service amount exceed 20 ringgit sorted by customer name. For the answer is select customer ID, customer name, service sales, total amount. From service sales, joined by customer on customer ID, where the service sales we take total amount which is exceed greater than 20 ringgit, and order by customer name in ascending order. For the last questions, question 6, all customers who have service amount exceed the average amount and sorted by customer name. It's exactly the same with question 5, but the amount must greater than average amount. So the answer is we select customer ID, customer name, sum as a total amount, and then from customer we join service sales to service ID, service sales customer ID, and then group by customer ID and customer name, and then from there we where service sales total amount greater than average total amount from service sales and order by customer name. So for the output is greater than total amount of average. And that's all from our presentation in database Ngian Barbershop. Thank you.